Hey yo, what's the deal? It's the Don, Tony Teflon, House Teflon. We pull the strings. And I'm back at ya. I know it's been a little while. I told you I'm gonna get back at you. I was trying to think of something to do. You know what I mean? So, people ask me this question, and this is what I'm gonna answer. They say, Don, is Jon Snow Azor Ahai? Now, there's a couple of people that can be Azor Ahai, and basically, when whoever is, this basically seals the deal almost for the whole thing. So, I will say from right on this spot, if you have not read every book till Dance of Dragons, do not look at this review. Do not look at this. This is for the people who have read the books and is up to date 100% and understand who Azor Ahai is. So, if you haven't, I'm going to get back at you on another episode, another type of thing I'm going to put out here. It's not for you. I don't want to spoil nothing for you. But if you have, then let's get busy on this real quick. Alright? Now, Azor Ahai. There's a couple of things he says to be. Azor Ahai, I believe, is the prince that is promised. People think it's two different people. I don't think so. I think it's the same person. So, it says like this: Azor Ahai will be reborn amidst smoke and salt, wielding the flaming sword of Lightbringer. Alright? And he's supposed to be from the bloodline of Mad King Ares and Princess Rayla, whatever her name is, right? So let's look at that real quick. He will be reborn. We have to say reborn. When they say, all right, he already died, so someone else is Azor Ahai, so he's been reborn. I don't believe it. I think that means that the person has to die and then come back to life to be him. All right, that's my opinion on it. So, is Jon Snow Azor Ahai? We're going to get into Jon Snow right now in this claim. I can't tell you if he is. I have my own beliefs. And my belief, I'm not going to say, but you be your own judge and think of who you think Azor Ahai is. I'm going to give you the background on Jon, and you figure it out if you think this is the dude. And after this video, we'll do another video with the other people that could be him. Alright? So Jon, what we know about Jon? Jon is the bastard-born son of Lord Eddard Stark. After Lord Eddard Stark becomes Hand of the King, Jon Snow takes the Black, goes up there, his uncle Benjen becomes missing, he dies to be a ranger, he goes out there, figures out the Night's Watch isn't what he thought it was when he was younger. Now it's just a bunch of murder and killers and all this other stuff. Then after he does that, he goes out there, winds up getting captured by the wildlings, switching it around on them, doing all that, saving the war, rising to Lord Commander, and then he is killed by his own people because he's actually acting kind of Caesarish because he wants the wildlings to have equal thing, and the people in Night's Watch don't agree with that, so they kill him. Alright? And that's Jon Snow's story. So, let's look at it. How he can be Azor Ahai. But first, you have to have blood, the sword, and you have to be reborn. Those are the three keys. So the sword, Jon does not have Lightbringer. He does have the sword Mormont gave him. But, Mormont gave him. Mormont has that on Longclaw. But he does not have it. But he does have a dream, Jon. And in this dream, he says he sees himself in black armor atop of the wall with a flaming sword in his hand that is burning his hand. And he's chopping down the others and knocking them down. And one of the others becomes Ygritte, and he chops her down too. So, if you take that's his dream. Is it real? I don't know. It's just a dream. So, if you could say that gives him Lightbringer, then I guess you can say that if you want to. That's your choice. Alright? 2. He must be born amidst salt and smoke. When he gets killed, Jon's wounds smoke because it's cold out, and Bowen Marsh cries while he's killing him. So, tears have salt in them. The smoke is right then. If somehow Jon is reborn, I guess you could say that fits the bill. So that's a definite check. The second one I would say is a semi-check. And now the final one would have to be his bloodline. Now he's Eddard's bastard, so he's not the bloodline of Mad King Aerys. But if you look at the real history of Jon, and we look back, let's say how it all happened, right? So Lord Eddard Stark's sister gets abducted by the prince, right? And then gets taken to the tower. Now, it's taken to the tower. After the whole battle is over, Lord Eddard Stark goes up, finds her at the Tower of Hope in Dorne, finds his sister. She's in, and they say she's in a bed all bloody, a bloody bed. She's sitting up in there, and she says to him the last words is, promise me, promise me, promise me, or whatever, right? Then Lord Stark goes back to Winterfell, and he winds up, oh my God, I have a bastard son that no one knew about. Now, to me, it would be obvious right here to say that, obviously, this is his sister's child, and if it's his sister's child, then that means it has to be the Prince Rhaegar's child as well. And if it's his child, that makes Jon the bloodline of Mad King Aerys. So, if you believe that that is the case, that this isn't Lord Eddard Stark's son, which, if you go by anything this guy is supposed to have all this honor, why would he cheat on his wife? I don't believe he would. So I say it's a good possibility that this is his nephew, and this is his sister's, and the Targaryen Prince's Rhaegar's son. So that gives him the bloodline 100% then. So you have the bloodline. You have the smoke. He hasn't been reborn, so we don't know that. You have the smoke and the salt. And you have a dream about a sword. So does that make him a Azor Ahai? I don't know. That's up to you to decide, but those are definitely the facts. Another fact I point out about Melisandre. Melisandre asked the Lord of Light to show her Azor Ahai, which is weird to me. Why would she ask to show him when she's rolling with Stannis and she believes Stannis to be him? And all she sees is snow. So she doesn't show him pitch, just shows us snow. Which, you can take it, that's a sign that he is Azor Ahai too. I don't know. I have my own opinions if he really is or not. I'll give my opinion who is and who isn't after I do all the reviews. But this is the first one on Jon Snow. I'm going to keep them short so I can upload them quick. Alright? So is Jon Snow Azor Ahai or not? Those are definitely the facts I gave to you. So if you think he is, you do. But if not, you don't. Alright. You know the deal. You know who I be. This is Tony Teflon the Don, baby. House Teflon. We do big things. We pull the strings. And I'm going to get back to you with the next video. Should be the one and only Stannis Baratheon. Is he Azor Ahai? I'll do that one. And then I will do Daenerys Targaryen. And then I will do Victorian Greyjoy. But until then, get at me. Subscribe so you can see all this. Tell your peoples about me. It's like I said before. Look at those reviews. They get all of my reviews combined in one day. I get a couple of hundred. Maybe a couple in a month. And I'm chicken cool with it. But I'd like to see it go up. So let's see if we can make that happen, people. Alright? Tony Teflon the Don. House Teflon. We out of here. Peace.